We begin our coverage this morning with CBS's Harry Smith, who joins us from Tokyo with the latest on the nuclear radiation threat. Harry, hello.
Yeah, good morning, Erica. Well, fear, apprehension, anxiety. It has been another emotional day here in Japan as this country waits for just one piece of good news.
Wednesday morning dawned with yet another fire in the explosion-plagued No. 4 reactor at the Fukushima Daiichi nuclear power plant. The fire was out in short order, but then white smoke was seen rising from reactor No. 3. The 50 nuclear workers who are fighting to keep the cores from melting were said to have evacuated. It was then reported they were only sent to a safer part of the structure, leaving everyone to wonder what's really going on in there. There is both positive and negative news. I don't know what to believe, she says. Is the facility on the verge of a meltdown or not? Nearby residents wish they knew more, including American Mark Carney.
I can read articles about, will the radiation reach the United States and what should you do in California? And I'm sitting in the prefecture in which this is going on, and I'm not being told what to do.
Fears are so high, voluntary radiation exams are being administered as far as Niigata on the west coast of Japan. Japanese nuclear authorities have a history of being less than forthcoming about the safety of their reactors, which only contributes to the confusion and distrust. Many are leaving Tokyo. Several major international corporations have closed their offices and even sent workers south. In an extremely rare appearance, Emperor Akihito addressed his people, expressing condolences for the loss of life and encouraging his subjects not to give up. Meanwhile, at the power plant, 50 workers are risking their lives to prevent a full-blown disaster. Ingenuity and courage are all they have to fight with. And survival for the tsunami victims was made that much more difficult as snow fell in some of the hardest-hit regions.
So the official death toll now stands at just over 3,600, and the official number of missing, 7,500. But as those small villages and those far-flung provinces finally get reported from, is certainly likely to go up. Erica?
Many people sadly expecting that. Harry, you touched on this a little bit about how people are dealing with this in Tokyo. A lot of people trying to get out, some companies telling their workers to either work from home or that they should leave. On the streets there, is it more fear or frustration this morning?
You know what? There are a lot of people who are plenty scared. We stopped at a little noodle shop, a restaurant, neighborhood restaurant filled with delivery men and shop workers. And I asked the people in there, are you scared? And they said, absolutely. We are scared to death. But we don't really have a choice. We need to go to work. We need to hold on to our jobs. We don't really feel like we have the opportunity to leave, even if we might want to.
Which is so difficult. You also, the gentleman, Mark Carney, that you had in your piece, who said, I can get information on the internet about what to do in the U.S. if I'm worried, but I'm not getting the information here. Is there,
Right.
Are people, when you're out there, are they asking you for information that they feel like they're not getting from their own government?
No, nobody's coming up to us. I think everybody sits and watches the TV all day. And as we said in the piece, there really is a level of frustration with the nuclear authority here because they've had some problems in the past that they've tried to cover up, that they've had to come back later and say, well, we did know this all along and we apologize. And they just don't have a track record of authority that people really trust in the long run.
And it's certainly in a situation like this, that is the last thing you want. Harry Smith in Tokyo this morning. Harry, thanks.